lot of model. Check for me. Don't check for me unless you got checks for me. I kept a stick like a hobo, no checking me. Way back when D-Law had the spot in Church Street. So many they get a vasectomy.
What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports here with a new look Chicago Bulls realistic rebuild, part 1 of this series. This is going to be a 2-part series, so make sure you drop a like for part 2 as soon as possible. If you're new, go down, hit the subscribe button with notifications on so you don't miss a video. These are the settings that I like to use for my realistic rebuilds, and you guys can use those if you would like in your own rebuilds, or maybe pause and take a look at them if you want to analyze it. But I am going to be using a roster, which I haven't been using. I've been using Start Today, but until free agency is over, I can't really do much. So I'm going to wait until free agency is over so then I can edit my own roster. But for now, I'll leave the link in the description to the guy who I use his roster and update it a little bit, edit it to my own preference. But you guys can check that out if you would like in the description. But here is the Bulls roster, and there's not really much that we need to do except get us franchise small forward. I don't think Otto Porter is that, but I think they've got a good point guard, good shooting guard, good power forward, and a good center moving forward. As far as the draft goes, I'm still going to be using storylines for the draft. If you don't know what this is, basically it randomizes all of the overalls and the potentials for the rookies. So I'm not going to know anything except what my scouts figure out. So that's going to make it more realistic and more interesting going forward. So I am also going to be implementing player mentorship, and if you don't know what this is, younger players can be mentored by veterans to learn their badges, which I think is really cool, and it's barely in 2K19. Hopefully they add something in 2K20, but for now I'll do it every season. I won't show it every season, but I will be doing it every season. So for the first season, I'm not going to be making any trades. We're just going to see how the free agency signings for the Bulls play and just a normal rotation. And after season 1, then I'll start to do the rebuild. So we're going to see how this team plays. And we're also going to send Chandler Hutchinson to the G League. He's only a 71 overall, but same coach, same system. So the MVP for the season is James Harden. Talen Horton-Tucker, Rookie of the Year. Kind of surprising on the Lakers, but I guess he did play a lot. All NBA teams probably know Chicago Bulls. And defensive teams, I doubt. We're one of the worst defenses in the league. But Kobe White, all-rookie first team. I will take those stats for a rookie. Did not shoot the best, but that is fine. Hopefully he turns into the franchise point guard eventually. But we did barely miss the playoffs as the 9th seed, so we had a really bad record, but I guess it is the Eastern Conference, so we'll see if we have a top 10 pick. But Zach LaVine played pretty well. A little bit of a dip in his numbers, but it is 2K, so everyone else, all of the signings played well. Thaddeus Young and Thomas Satoransky played well. And yeah, we were pretty bad all around, just garbage. So the finals is going to be the Sixers and the Spurs, and the Sixers do have Al Horford and Josh Richardson, and they do win it all and beat Finals MVP. So in the draft lottery, we are projected pick 11, and we don't get lucky, so we will have pick 11. We'll see if we want to trade up or maybe trade down. So we're going to stay put at pick 11 and select a small forward, Scottie Lewis, and he's actually a top 5 prospect in this draft, so he fell to us. He might be a steal, but who knows with the storylines on. And with our second round pick, we're going to select a point guard. He is going to be overseas for I think 2 or 3 seasons, so he looks like a good offensive prospect. Maybe in 2 or 3 seasons it might be the backup point guard for this team, so who knows. And the rotation for this team is going to be basically the same with bringing back Otto Porter. He accepted his player option. But Chris Dunn, we're going to bring him back to, I don't know, Chris Dunn. I don't know if I want him as the backup point guard, but we'll see. And James Harden is going to win another MVP on the Rockets. RJ Hampton, Rookie of the Year. And we see all those awards. Kenny Atkinson for the Nets, who have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, gets Coach of the Year. So that's going to be tough to get past, especially the Sixers as well and the Bucks. So the East is now pretty even with the West, I would say. And we did actually make the playoffs, so not bad. But we are playing the Sixers in the first round. So not the best of matchups. They're a very good defensive team. And checking out the stats, Zach LaVine about the same. Kobe White, a little bit of improvement, so we'd like to see that. His percentage is not that good, but Scottie Lewis, percentage is not that good either, but we are still very young. Checking out our team stats, we were pretty bad on offense, really bad actually, but a top 5 defense. And in the first round, we got the Sixers, as I said. So we actually get a game 1-1. We're actually up 2-1, 2-2. Okay, I don't know if injuries are playing any part in this. 3-2, and we lose in 6, which is a lot better than I thought we would do. Zach LaVine with 23, Chris Dunn with 13. Yeah, our scoring is really bad. We need some more scoring on this team. Yeah, this team's just really good. And the finals is going to be the Nets and the Clippers. So I think the Clippers got Kawhi Leonard, so that's why they're in. But the Nets do win it. Kyrie Finals MVP. So in the draft lottery, I believe we have our first round pick, but it's not going to be that good because we did make the playoffs. So we'll see what we want to do with that. Also, the picks are kind of messed up. So I was exploring some trades, and the Rockets seem to be really interested in Denzel Valentine. They don't have a good caliber small forward, so they're willing to give us a first round pick, and we'll throw in a second round pick as well just to make it work. And as you guys can see, they have Daniel House as their best small forward, 74, so that's definitely an upgrade for them. And with our first round pick, we're going to select either Greg Brown. I'm going to actually take Matthew Hurt here. I don't know. I just think he's a little bit better, but we'll have to see. 6'9" power forward out of Minnesota. So here's going to be the rotation, and Otto Porter is back, but Markkanen got a big deal, and we had to match it. Max contract. So that is where our money's going. We're not really going to sign major free agents as far as that goes, but everyone is still pretty much the same. We're going to send, I guess, Matthew Hurt to the G League because he's not really going to play any minutes, but same coach. And we're going to get our first All-Star appearance of the video for Zach LaVine. I don't know what kind of numbers he's putting up, but he's an All-Star. And the MVP is going to be James Harden for the 3rd year in a row. Might even be the 4th year. And Mike D'Antoni, Coach of the Year. All NBA teams looking like this. No Zach LaVine, no anyone on our team. But checking out the standings, we did make the playoffs again. So, I mean, we're making the playoffs, 5th seed this time. And we're playing Giannis in the first round. So that's going to be a tough matchup. But we'll see if we can make it through. Zach LaVine putting up still consistent numbers. Kobe White, definitely a good season. 84 overall now. I do like that season from Kobe White. And Scottie Lewis might be the starter at small forward for next season because he played pretty well. We were a top 12 offense and a pretty good defense. So in round 1, we got the Bucks and we win game 1, so that's not bad at all. We're up 2-0 on the road, and Markkanen seems to be back up 3-0 now. Okay, 3-1. And we win in 5 games against the Bucks. So good little upset right there to get us started. Eric Bledsoe with 16. Giannis only had 14 in that closeout game. Zach LaVine, though, almost had 30. And he's playing well in these playoffs. I like to see that from Zach LaVine. Round 2 now, and we've got the Sixers again, the number 1 seed. So it's going to be a tough one, but we are tied at 1 apiece. I don't think we win, but we're up 2-1 again on the Sixers. Up 3-1 on the Sixers. Okay, I don't know how we're doing this, but 3-2. Please don't blow a 3-1 lead. And we're going to 7. Come on, can we win it? In 7 games against the Sixers. Who knows what kind of injuries they have or do not have. And we are actually going to beat them by 9 points. Zach LaVine with a monster game there. Markkanen also another big game. And Kobe White, a double-double. Not bad, but Embiid seems to be healthy. Ben Simmons is there. They traded for Kyle Lowry. Interesting, very interesting. And Josh Richardson played pretty bad. And in the conference finals, we've got the Brooklyn Nets. So not the best of circumstances, but let's see if we can at least win a game or 2 maybe. So we're down 2-1. So we did win a game, and we actually tied up 2-2. Okay, we held our ground at home. And this is a big game 5, though, in Brooklyn against KD and Kyrie. I don't know if either of them is injured, but we do lose that game. Are we going to lose in 6, though, is the big question. If it's close, then I'll try to hop in. And it looks like we are going to lose. So I'm just going to try to get some buckets here and play some defense on Kyrie. Kobe White on Kyrie. Good defense there. All right. And we play some more good defense. Kobe White with the steal on Kyrie Irving. Okay, take it to the house. Take it to the house, Kobe White, for the dunk. Okay, we might pull a comeback here, and no, they scored. Okay, we're down 11. 3 minutes left. We can maybe pull it off. Zach LaVine with an ISO. Let's see if we can get a dunk here for Zach LaVine. Nope, but Markkanen is going to get a dunk. All right, let's see if we can get some more buckets here. We can't really play defense, but Kobe White with the speed and the control to get that to go. All right, oh, good steal from Zach LaVine for the Yam. Oh my, okay, Zach LaVine, I see you. All right, can we get a little post fade here? A little post fade going for Markkanen, and that's cash. So unfortunately, we are going to lose here in 6 to the Brooklyn Nets, but can you blame us? It's the Brooklyn Nets with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, so they might be a tough task for years to come, but we put up a good fight in 6 games, so we'll see what happens. But checking out the stats, Kyrie Irving, of course, putting on a show, and he was really good. Karis LeVert on this team, Spencer Dinwiddie, Kevin Durant getting buckets, DeAndre Jordan, just an all-around good team. Zach LaVine put on a good performance, cannot blame him. Lauri Markkanen tried his best. Everyone else played all right. So the finals is going to be the Rockets and the Nets, so we'll see if the Nets can win a championship here. And it looks like they are okay, and they do. Kyrie Irving, Finals MVP. So that is going to do it for part 1. Make sure you drop a like. Can the Bulls get past the Nets? Can Zach LaVine be a superstar? Watch part 2 to find out. But thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, as I said, and road to 500.